Okay, so we're going to look at how to do biological drawing properly. So you might be drawing something that you're looking at down a microscope. There are certain ways to do this properly, and they're going to be a bit different to the way that you've learnt to draw in art. The first and most important rule is that you use a really sharp pencil. You don't use a soft pencil like you do in art. So in art you use B, 2B, HB, which is the normal pencil you bring in, or even H, which is even harder, is better. Now when you get your page to draw on, you put the name of the thing that you're drawing in the top left, in pencil again, and you underline with a ruler. So if it's a human cheek cell, you write human cheek cell, you underline it with a ruler. Your drawing should be quite large and in the centre of your page. We don't want some squiddy little drawing right in the bottom. It needs to be large and clear, but you do need to remember to leave enough room for your labels that go around it. Now you need to draw carefully. Again, very sharp pencil. Try not to leave any gaps in your shapes. So for example, with this vacuole, it goes all the way around this line and it meets back at the beginning again. You can't see any gaps. You definitely don't use colour, and felt pen absolutely never. Everything is in pencil. When you do your lines for your labels, you need to use your ruler and a sharp pencil to draw them. Now you don't need to have them all horizontal. I know that they are here, but you can have them going at an angle. The really important thing is that they don't cross over and that they clearly go to whichever part of your drawing you want to label. So here are some examples of some really shoddy drawing where you've got lines crossing over and you've got horrible curved lines going to labels, and they're in colour, so you don't do that. When you write your labels, you write them in pencil, of course. You make sure they're nice and horizontal and straight, and you don't write in joined up or capitals. You print them neatly in lowercase. Here again is how not to do it. We've got lots of kind of wonky labels here. They're in capitals, they're in colour. You don't do it like this. Now if you're drawing at a specimen you're looking at on a microscope, then you need to write the magnification on your drawing. You can work that out by multiplying the magnification of the eyepiece lens by the one of the objective lens that you used, but you write that in your drawing, usually at the bottom. A big rule, and this actually goes the same for art, is when you're drawing, is that you draw what you see and not what you think you see. So if you've got a slide under a microscope, you can move the slide around to find a really good piece to draw that would be quite clear, but you actually draw what you see. You don't draw what you think should be there. You draw what you see. And lastly, here is an example of a really awful drawing. Have a little look at this for a bit and see if you can spot how many mistakes are in this drawing.